New tonight, the Johnstown man convicted of murdering his estranged girlfriend in a Johnstown car wash last year could soon be appealing his conviction. A jury found Demetrius Gibson guilty of third-degree homicide just last week, but tonight his attorney tells Maria Miller they're just not satisfied with the verdict. She's live tonight with the latest on this. Maria?
Well, Jen, you'll recall the Cambria County District Attorney's Office was pushing for a first-degree murder conviction from the beginning. They didn't get that, but both sides seemed satisfied after the verdict was read last week. Now, an appeal is something the defense had alluded to, and now it seems to just be a matter of time.
This case was a first-degree murder case. That's what the Commonwealth set it out to be. That's what they're asking for, clearly, and they didn't get that. So we're pleased with it.
This was Defense Attorney Tom Dickey's response last week, just minutes after a jury found his client, Demetrius Gibson, guilty of third-degree murder for the stabbing death of his estranged girlfriend, Elizabeth Miller. He told us he wasn't happy Gibson was convicted, but was satisfied he wouldn't have to spend his entire life behind bars. About 5 days later, Dickey maintains his stance, but is contemplating an appeal, telling us there's pieces from the trial that just don't add up.
You know, the thing is I thought we had a chance at a better verdict, primarily because we believe that there's no DNA of Demetrius's on that handle of that knife, because he didn't hold the handle of that knife.
That's something the jury questioned during deliberations, the DNA on the knife. Dickey says a lab report given to them by the judge for review wasn't complete and included information not testified about during trial. Regardless, Dickey says the lack of Gibson's DNA further proves his innocence.
We believe we established that during the car wash that there was at least a struggle or at least some mutual combat going on there. She knew where the knife was. We believe that, you know, she had somehow gotten that knife in her hand. There was a struggle over that knife, and she had gotten cut. And so that the DNA was an important part of that, because I believe that was consistent with that defense.
Now, with the conviction of third-degree murder, Gibson faces a term of 20 to 40 years in prison. While Dickey plans on appealing, it's not yet clear when that will happen. Reporting live, Maria Miller, 6 News.